Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Small People Show with me, Aunty Vashti, where little voices make big sounds and we laugh, learn, and love. Today is Wednesday. Woo woo. I'm so happy because it's in the middle of the week, right? So you know that we're closer to Friday. Friday. So it's Wednesday, and today it's Discussion Wednesday. And of course, today it's all about wisdom and emotional intelligence. Um, Yesterday, I mentioned that we will be having students from Inwood High School in St. Catherine, and so later on in the show, you hear another voice from Inwood High School, and her name is Candice Bailey, and I'll tell you more about her a little later. Of course, I want to tell Ajani thank you because Ajani was my discussion Wednesday partner, right? And he's not with me right now, but of course, Ajani and I will catch up sometime later, right? But thank you, Ajani. Thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate you. And of course, Aunty Vashti loves you. Alrighty, so today, inside Discussion Wednesday, we will be talking about conflict resolution, right? So, conflict resolution, resolving conflicts peacefully. And I mean, we cannot avoid conflicts. I'm a person that really like conflicts, but guess what? We can't avoid it, right? So today, we're going to talk about resolving conflicts peacefully, and I am emphasizing the word peacefully, right? Because I realize that a lot of school children, when they are resolving their conflicts, I don't know why they choose to resolve it through fights, violence, whatever. And so today I'm telling you how to resolve it peacefully, right? So conflict is a natural part of human relationships, whether in families, friendships, workplaces, or communities. Disagreements will arise. However, the key to a healthy and productive relationship isn't avoiding conflict. It's knowing how to resolve it peacefully and constructively. Effective conflict resolution allows individuals to, of course, express their feelings, find common ground, and build stronger, more respectful relationships. So first things first, we're going to talk about uh, what is conflict? Understanding conflict and what it is, why it happens. Also, quickly, you can join us on YouTube and on Facebook at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Yeah, you can join me there and you'll see me. Alrighty. So, what is conflict? Conflict occurs when two or more people have different opinions, needs, values, or interests that clash. It can range from simple misunderstandings to serious disputes that threaten relationships, right? And so there are so many causes, right, of a conflict. So we need to talk about common causes of conflict. So, one, miscommunication. Many conflicts arise from misunderstandings, unclear messages, or assumptions. And that's so true. Sometimes we just jump to conclusion, we just assume something, right? Or maybe um when the I'm going into communication now. But sometimes when the sender sends out a message and the receiver may not, you know, um, understand what the sender is saying, and so they might, have some misunderstandings, right? The message is unclear. So that is a cause of conflict. Another cause is differences in values and beliefs. So people come from different backgrounds and experiences, leading to differing perspectives. Of course, unmet needs. So when people feel ignored, disrespected, or undervalued, tension can build. Also, personality clashes, and I think this one is that's so true. It's so important. Personality clashes. So some people naturally struggle to get along due to different communication styles or temperaments, right? Maybe two persons have the same personality, like a high personality, or they're extremely extroverted, so maybe there might be a clash in their personality. Also, competition and power struggles. So, conflicts often arise when people compete for resources, recognition, or control. Also, conflict isn't always negative when handled correctly. It can lead to positive change, deeper understanding, and stronger relationships. So, those are some common causes of conflict: miscommunication, differences in values and beliefs, unmet needs, personality clashes, competition, and power struggles. Also, the importance of resolving conflicts peacefully. So, unresolved conflicts can damage relationships, create stress, and even escalate into serious disputes. So, peaceful conflict resolution is important because it prevents resentment and bitterness, encourages open communication and mutual respect, strengthens relationships rather than breaking them, of course, creates a harmonious and cooperative environment at home, work, and in the community. Of course, it helps develop problem solving and negotiation skills. So, people who master conflict resolution are more likely to have successful personal and professional relationships, right? And I think it's so important to, when you have a conflict with someone, and I'm talking to our small people this afternoon, when you have a conflict with your peers, sometimes it's good. Well, all the time it's good to go to them, talk about it. You know, maybe if somebody did whatever that person did to you, you go to them and you tell them, hey, I didn't like that, and I mean, if that person is going to be very aggressive with you, perhaps that's when you can, talk to your teacher, tell your teacher or your guidance counselor, your principal, or whoever, let them know what is happening, if whatever conflict may arise. Also, key conflict resolution skills. So, to resolve conflicts effectively, you need to develop strong communication, emotional intelligence, and problem solving skills. Active listening. Very important. Listening is more than just hearing words, it's about truly understanding what the other person is saying and feeling. So when somebody is telling you that, hey, I don't like this, it's good to listen. Listen to them. Also, when you are stating that you don't like something, you have to be careful of the approach as well, because you don't want to approach that person with anger. The Bible tells us that a soft answer turns away wrath, right? So you can go to that person in a calm way and let them know that, hey, XOX, right? Of course, give full attention. So we're talking about key conflict resolution skills. Give full attention. So maintain eye contact and use body language to show you are engaged. Yes, because if somebody attack to you and you just look on your phone, that person will think that you're not giving them the attention. So of course, body language is important. Give that person your undivided attention. Of course, avoid interrupting. So let the other person finish speaking before responding. And people, I am guilty as charged. I sometimes may interrupt, but it's good to just listen. Just sit and just listen to what the person is saying before you respond, right? So let the other person finish speaking before responding. And of course, ask clarifying questions. If something isn't clear, ask for more details instead of making assumptions. Yeah, I feel like, yes, Daron,
Mhm.
we feel like this is so helpful because we're so guilty of a lot of people. I can speak for myself.
Mhm.
I am speaking for myself. I can, assume at times, but sometimes it's good to ask questions, get some clarity, man,
Mhm.
you know. Also repeat or summarize. So repeating what you heard ensures you understand the speaker correctly. I know you have some people who have them paper, and them just them write every point you make. So them know, so when they want address you, point one, this is what you said.
Mhm.
Alrighty, empathy and emotional intelligence. So, empathy allows you to see things from the other person's perspective. Emotional intelligence helps you manage your emotions and respond thoughtfully. And of course, acknowledge feelings. So, validate the other person's emotion even if you don't agree. Yeah, man. I mean, you can just say, okay, I understand how you feel. You don't have to agree with everything. But of course, let them know that, hey, your emotions, your feelings are valid. Of course, stay calm. Avoid reacting in anger or frustration and take a deep breath before responding. Ajani would say, I would count to 10, counting down, and that helps him to stay calm. Of course, recognize triggers. So understand what upsets you and how to manage your reactions. Of course, clear and respectful communication. So use I statements instead of blaming. You never listen. Say, I feel unheard when I try to share my thoughts. As I was saying earlier, the approach makes a whole lot of difference. Avoid accusations. So focus on the problem, not personal attacks. And of course, stay on topic. Stick to the issue at hand rather than bringing up past grievances. Of course, finding common ground. That is very, very, very important. Even in disagreement, there are often areas of shared interest or goals. Identifying these can help resolve conflicts more easily. And of course, compromise and problem solving. So, conflicts should not be about winning or losing, and that's our mentality at times. We go in, we want to win this, we want to win. But it's good to find that common ground. The best solutions often involve compromise, where both sides feel satisfied with the outcome. And of course, steps to peaceful conflict resolution. Identify the conflict clearly, so define what the conflict is really about. Ask yourself, what is the main issue? What do I want? What does the other person want? What are the underlying emotions behind the disagreement? Also, choose the right time and place to discuss the issue. Bringing up conflicts in the wrong setting can make things worse. And of course, find a private, calm space to talk. Avoid discussing conflicts when emotions are high, right? So when you know, say, boy, I can't control my emotions right now, it's best to just not talk just yet because you don't want to say anything that you'll regret in the long run. Just calm down a bit. If you have to take a day or two to just calm down, do that before, talking to the person. And of course, express yourself calmly and respectfully. And when discussing the issue, use a calm and respectful tone. Focus on how the issue affects you, not just what the other person did wrong. Avoid yelling, name calling, or blame shifting. And of course, listen to the other person's perspective. Let them share their thoughts and feelings without interruption. Show you understand by paraphrasing their points and look for areas where you both agree. And of course, brainstorm solutions together. Work as a team to find solutions that satisfy both parties and consider what can we change to fix the issue, right? What can we look within yourselves? Now, what can we change? because we want this issue, we really want this issue to be solved, to be fixed, right? So can we compromise in a way that works for both of us? What steps can we take to prevent future conflicts? And of course, step 6 is agree on a solution and move forward. I mean, what about those conversations where you don't have it, where you can't find a common ground, you can't find a solution? What do you do? What do you do? Seriously. Like when you're like, we can't compromise. Can't find any common ground. What just go. Yeah, she said, let's go somewhere. We Alright, so we'll and come back. Wait, so we're gonna think about it again and come back. So of course, agree on solution. That's the aim, to agree on a solution, right? And to move forward. Once a resolution is reached, you can confirm that both parties are satisfied. Make a plan for how to handle similar issues in the future. And of course, let go. Yeah, man. Let go of the grudges and commit to moving forward positively. Yes, they say you can forgive, but you can't forget. Yeah, we know that. But you can't forget. That's how you go. You can forgive and forget. That's what them say. I think that's what they say. That's what they say. You can forgive, but you can't forget it. But you have to learn how to forgive, right? Because we can't be walking around with unforgiveness in our hearts, right? So you have to learn to forgive the other and just move on, you know. So those I hope those helped our small people this afternoon, and I probably help older people too, because this conversation can be for those who are older, but of course this afternoon I'm specifically speaking to our small people because it's a small people show, right? So small people, try to resolve your conflicts in a calm way. Don't resort to aggression or violence so quickly. Speak to an adult about it. Um, to go to the person who might be causing probably has the other problem too. But guess what? You can go to that person and, you know, let them know how you feel about certain things and see how you guys can come to a common ground. So we're not gonna fight it out. No, we're not doing that over here. We are going to talk it out and we're going to see how we can solve this issue. Right, small people? I know you're hearing me. Alrighty, so that was our discussion for today, conflict resolution. And trust me, even though I'm talking about it, I have learned a lot too. I mean, in all our shows, I've definitely learned a lot of things. Because every day we learn something new. I don't know everything in life, so we learn as we go. Alrighty, so guess what? Guess what? We have a word of the day. We have a word of the day, and I like this feature. Big up you, producer. Word of the day, and the word of the day is perspic. Hold on, pers perspicacious. I pronounced it right, right? Perspicacious. So it's perspicacious. Alrighty. And of course, we use the British pronunciation, right? So perspicacious. And the definition, having a keen understanding and insight, able to notice and understand things that are not immediately apparent, right? And we're going to use it in a sentence. She was a perspicacious observer of human behavior and was able to pick up on subtle cues that others missed. Perspicacious. That's our word of the day. And of course, guess what? Every day is a day, and today is World Nutella Day. and it is celebrated on the 5th of February every year. It's a day to indulge in the rich, chocolatey hazelnut goodness of Nutella. Is it Nutella or Nutella? Nutella. Okay, and to share the love with the fellow Nutella enthusiasts. So it's World Nutella Day, and I think I like it. Yeah, I like it with bread too. And you can have it with bread, right? It's really nice with bread. And you can even put it in the microwave, heat it up, and you eat it. It tastes good. World Nutella Day. Alrighty, so that is all for today. And of course, Candice was supposed to be a part of our show today. We're really sorry that you didn't get to hear her voice today, but God willing, next week, Wednesday, we will have her on the show. Alrighty, you will hear her voice next week. And of course, we apologize again about that today. But I hope you did enjoy my voice, right? We have a thought for the day, and the thought is do something today that your future self will thank you for. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. And that is all for today. Thank you so much. Thank you to those who joined us on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you for sticking with us. Ooh, okay. Thanks for sticking with us on the Small People Show where small voices make big sounds. And of course, shout out to my producer Yashika Nevers. And guess what? Catch us next time for more fun. I gotta go. I gotta run. Me get it this time. Bye everyone tomorrow.